and say yes to that. Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. I believe. Once you choose to believe, these low vibing entities right here, they gotta leave. They can no longer cling to you once you know who you are. Once you acknowledge who you are and you start acting and doing the things right here that show that you know who you are, these low vibing entities, they have to flee from you. These family members, they gotta go. Do the things that bring you joy. And smile more. But not fake smile. Because that's what a lot of y'all is doing. You out here fake smiling. Pretending to be happy. And you dying on the inside. You literally dying on the inside. Smiling to keep from crying. Daddy's saying he wants you to do things that bring you joy so you can smile for real. Smile for real. He wants you to experience heaven on earth. That's exactly what he wants for you. He wants you to experience heaven on earth. He's saying, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't believe that I'm passing judgment and I want you to burn. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. That's not what I'm doing, he said. Don't be fooled. That's not what he's doing. Everything that he's taken from you, everything you losing, is because he has better for you. He has better for you. Those things were not for you. They are part of an illusion. Illusion that was created to fool you. And he's saying, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You need to meditate. You need to meditate. And for some of you, this is what you're dealing with. This is what you're dealing with. And I don't have to say it out loud. But we both know. Daddy knows. But he's saying, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by them. Meditate. He needs you to meditate so that he can speak to you. So that you can know what you need to do to conquer these people right here. Daddy's saying meditate so he can show you what you need to do to get out of this messy situation you done got yourself into. Don't think he can't help you. Don't think Do not think, okay? Do not think that Daddy cannot get you out of this, because he can. He can. You have a stalker. You have a stalker. If it feels like somebody's watching you, it's because they are. People are watching you. Of course, you know who's watching you. They got people watching you. They got people watching you. Just know. Even when you think you're alone, you're not. And I'm not saying that to cause you any more fear or any more anxiety, because I can only imagine what you're going through. But you know, this is the truth. It's gonna come out. It's coming out in the cards. I'm not making this stuff up. And obviously, if you're still watching, you know I'm not making it up either. The message is for you. It's for you. You got stalkers, and I'm not trying to instill fear into you. I'm just making you aware so that you can be a little more conscious when you make decisions. Be careful what you say in certain locations. I'm hearing chips, like bugs, like there's a bug in your house. You can hear what you're saying that you don't know about. There's a bug in your house that you don't know about. It's in your house. Where? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe it'll come out in the cards. What else, Daddy? Here's the other deck. What else? What else, Daddy? Open your eyes. He's saying open your eyes. Open your eyes. He's saying look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Take time. He's saying that you go about your day, you get yourself up, you get yourself ready, and you do what you got to do, but you don't even really look in the mirror. And it's not that he wants you, we're not saying that you're not taking the time to look a particular way or whatever. That's not what we're saying. But he is saying for you to take the time to look in the mirror. You avoid the mirror because you don't want to see yourself and feel what you know you feel. You don't want to see it looking right back at you. But you need to. Because those are the moments that change you. Those are the moments that cause you to reflect truly and say, I can't do this shit no more. I can't. When you look yourself in the eye and you don't like what you see, that's when you know it's time to do something. You got to change something. Look in the mirror. Even if you break down and cry, do that. Those tears are cleansing. They're cleansing for your soul. You got to release all that negative and pent up energy that you have. Just let it out. Just let it go. Let it go. Because there's days you probably feel like crying and the tears won't come. He's saying, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look yourself in the eyes. And then get all that fucking negative energy out. Even if you gotta cry like a baby. Even if you gotta cry. Let it out. You are not crazy. You are not crazy. You are not crazy. People try to make you out to be sometimes. Because when you try to speak your truth, it doesn't align with their lies. So they'll tell you that you're crazy. And because you can't find anybody to agree with you, you start to think that you're crazy. But you're not. My daddy said, you are not crazy. So if he said it, just know you're not. He said you're gifted. You're gifted. You can feel things that other people don't feel. You can see things and understand things that other people, they don't see or understand. You know things intuitively. You know things intuitively. You know that you know this. You know you're gifted. But the truth is, you got caught up doing things in a not so appropriate manner, let's just say. The intentions behind what you were doing weren't always in your very own best interests, even though you may have thought so. But you are divinely protected. You truly are. Lucky for you that you are divinely protected. And yes, you are in for a rude awakening. It can get real rude. It don't always feel nice. But it's time for you to speak your truth. Speak the truth. You have it inside you. You have spiritual gifts and abilities. And it's time for you to use them in a positive way, with good intentions, not selfish intentions, good intentions. And if you let the Most High guide you as you speak your truth, you will be blessed beyond measure. And everything that you lost will be replaced, multiplied, exponentially. Truly, because God's grace is so great. And He's just trying to teach you a lesson. That you didn't have to go the route that you went to get what you got. And now that you know that, you can take what you know and rebuild yourself. By speaking your truth. And just like a magnet, all the good things that God has for you will be attracted to you. It's like they'll pop up at your front door. Look. He said, on my way. Look, wait on God. I can't make this stuff up. He said, I'm on my way. And then it says, wait on God. Look. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. This is the key. This is the key. This is the key that will set you free from this. The truth will set you free from this. This is a false light. But if you praise God, right? If you just be still and praise God, you can do this. You can escape the matrix. Make it to new earth as a divine masculine. Divine, keyword divine. You can escape the matrix. Get to new earth as a divine masculine. And live a blessed life. Highly favored. Constantly manifesting. Everything you invest is going to be blessed. Everything you invest is going to be blessed. It's in the cards. Look. I'm not making it up. You may be an earth sign. What else, Daddy? That stuff? You want to look. Know thyself. It's time for you to know thyself. You have to know yourself. And the only way to know yourself is to go within. It's by praising God, worshiping, praying, meditating, asking God to reveal to you who you truly are. He will. His word says, ask, and you shall receive, right? Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be opened. You have to seek in order for you to find, so that you can know who you are. You can't just live your life being told who to be and being somebody else, being who somebody else wants you to be. You gotta know thyself. It's time to be true to you. Be true to yourself. Daddy, give us a few ways. Tell us. Give them some guidance. What do you want them to do? Yeah, I got the word pleasure. Just like he said, do things that bring you joy. He wants you to find the things that please you. Find ways to find pleasure. Being alone, even. What makes you happy? What can you do all by yourself? What makes you happy? What makes you feel good when you do it? Those are the things. Explore yourself. For some of you, that might mean touch yourself. Pleasure yourself. It's your body. You can do what you want with it. Now, I do not recommend pornography because that is addictive and it is a gateway to some low-vibing entities, and you don't want to open that door. So that's not what I'm saying. But for some of you, you need to learn to pleasure yourself. Figure out what your body likes. What feels good to you. Nothing wrong with that. Right. What else, Daddy? What else? Excuse me. Lyrics showed up. For some of you, you may be involved in music, writing. Maybe you can find pleasure in writing some lyrics that express your feelings. Put it on paper. Express it. Be creative. You glow. Daddy say you glow. You glow. Whoever you are, you glow. When people see you, they know that you have a light that's inside of you that's special. They see it. You glow. You're a beacon of light. I literally just said, you are a beacon of light. You are a beacon of light. That means people can see you from far away, like a lighthouse in the dark. People see you from a mile away. Spoken word. Spoken word. Another creative way to speak your truth. Say what you gotta say. Get the truth out in a creative way. Educate the masses, I'm hearing. Speak truth. Even if you gotta find a way to Do it creatively. Even if it's not straight up black and white, just, you gotta find a way to speak the truth and know and trust that your words are going to reach who they need to reach, and they're going to understand you. Even if you speak coded, just like Jesus spoke in his day. He spoke in parables. He spoke mysteries. People debated about the things that he said, trying to figure out, what does he really mean? But the truth is, it can mean so much to so many different people. Yet your words can reach so many. You can say something one way, and it can mean something different for each and every person that hears it. They can relate to it differently, but yet they all relate, and yet it's all truth to them, and yet it all makes sense to them, and yet it illuminates their mind. You help enlighten them with your beacon of light. Your glow is contagious. Use your lyrics. Use your lyrics. Spoken word. Look, God code. I literally was saying, just like Jesus spoke in parables, like, even if you have to speak coded, God code. Oh, that's the last one. God code. It's time to speak it. It's time to get the truth out. It's time for you to do it for God's glory. For God's glory. Do you understand what I mean by that? It's time you did what you do for God's glory, not for you, not for your own glory, not for these mofos. You already know what card I'm looking for before I find it. You know exactly what I'm about to, not for their glory, not for their glory, not for their pockets, not to make them richer and more powerful and stronger. That's what you do when you do things for your own glory, is you make them stronger. Because you become more enslaved, more in debt to them. But when you do things for God's glory, that changes everything. That changes everything. This is key right here. This is key. Literally key. What else, Daddy? Some of you guys need to detox. Some of you guys need to detox. You're drinking a little too much. Some of y'all, might be mixing with your alcohol, popping pills, sipping scissor, right? You add into your alcohol. Daddy said no. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You need to detox so that your divine light can show. Right? You got light in you. You got light in you. That's why these people came looking for you. You think they stumbled across you? No. They saw that light from a mile away. They saw that light from a mile away. They recognized this light. And they tricked you. They deceived you. They deceived you. Dealing with them is self-sabotage. It's self-sabotage. Because you know what you had to do. I ain't gotta get specific. You know what you had to do to get involved with these motherfuckers right here. You know what you had to do. Self-sabotage. Dealing with them, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. You were created to shine your light in the dark. So don't beat yourself up. This was part of the plan. You had to be an inside man to shine your light in the dark. Right? If you already in the light, you can't shine as bright. But you had to be in the dark. And now you're going to shine your way out. And in the process, you're going to guide a lot of people out of the dark. Because they're going to watch you. You're going to be a leader. You're going to lead them. You're going to lead them. You're going to leave a legacy behind. A legacy for conquering these people. For breaking free. You're going to leave a legacy for being able to break free and shine your way out of the darkness. The false light. By being a divine light. But you need to detox. Because until you clean up, it's going to be harder to shine this bright, to be this beacon of light, the one that you need to be in order to conquer these, so that you can leave this legacy behind. Look, again, self-love, pamper yourself. You deserve it. You need a break? Take a break. You need a nap? Take a nap. You want to soak in a tub? Soak in a tub. You want to make it a bubble bath? Add some bubbles in that bitch. Do what you gotta do. If it make you feel good, do it. Because as you feel good, you raise your vibration. Again, once you raise your vibration, where we at? These low vibing entities can't attach to you anymore. when you raise your vibration, they gotta let go. They gotta let go. They get what's called elevation sickness. They get elevation sickness. All of a sudden they can't breathe when they reach the high altitudes. You need to raise your vibration. Rise above them, and they will fall off of you. Like magic. Like magic. Excuse me. Like magic. Look, said pamper yourself, you deserve it. Love yourself first. I mean, hello, love yourself first. The cards can't get any clearer. Love yourself first. Put yourself first. This one right here, she ain't gone forever. She's gone for right now. Because she raised her vibration. She rose above those low vibing entities. And because you are so entangled with those low vibing entities, you got left behind. The trumpet blew. She rose up. And you got left behind. But it's not over for you. It truly is not. It truly is not. She is patiently waiting. Not waiting on you. But she's doing the things that make her happy. Doing the things that make her glow. See all them stars she has on her head? You see that crown? It's like it's sparkling. You can see the shine coming off of the sparkles before you can't even see the crown. She's waiting for you. She moved on, but she has room for you in her heart. Still.